Where exactly is PTN in North Carolina?
Raleigh.
Durham.
Not Raleigh. Oh, okay. I've been in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Nice.
Yeah.
Neighboring towns.
Oh, yes, okay, so
Very nice.
I
But
want
we do also have different clinical research sites that we work with throughout the world. So in the US, Latin America, Africa, and Asia.
Oh, okay. So is there anything like a researcher, like a scholarship for a researcher? Like a scholarship for a researcher? Somebody is a researcher. Do you offer scholarships?
Not scholarships necessarily. We do have what's called the Research and Mentorship Program, or RAMP. And this is for medical students who are in their 4th or 5th year. And we do have funding for the medical student to work on a project, a research project, with one of our various clinical research sites around the world. It's about a 10-week program. You do have the ability to extend your program, but that's kind of the closest to a scholarship that we have, the Research and Mentorship Program.
So is it just for a medical student or somebody who's already finished school? Must it be a medical student who is already in school?
Right now, you'd have to be a medical student.
That's what I'm
in
saying.
the
That's
4th or 5th
okay.
year.
If the person is done with schooling for medical school, the person is not gonna do it.
Potentially, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just for students.
correct.
For students.
Correct.
Okay.
Each site here does also have to have a community advisory board or a CAB, and through joining a CAB, you could potentially develop a research program of your own with the clinical research site staff, but that would depend on the research site staff. But I do know that certain CAB members have created research projects of their own with their site staff.
Okay. Because this is an information I'm getting. I'm gonna post it. People gonna see. So those who are interested will be able to apply. Is there any sites that they will apply? Students who are in school that if they want to apply for the scholarship, they will be able to apply.
Again, so we don't have a scholarship; it's a mentorship
That's
program.
mentorship. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
The mentorship. You say it's how many months?
How many? It's 10 weeks.
10 weeks.
10 weeks, about 3.5 months or so.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's usually going to have applications are open at the end of the year.
Okay.
And the program itself is typically from May to October.
Okay, so it's against next year. So not this year. So you gotta start from
Yes,
October.
exactly.
October.
Exactly.
Because I have students that are in school. That's what I'm asking, that are in medical school. So
Sure.
if I want them to apply, I can give them this site. They'll be able to apply, and if they're qualified, so like if they are in Africa, so
Yeah, and what I would recommend really is to get involved with a community advisory board, because as a board member, you advise the research site on how to better reach the communities that are in
how
need.
do I do that? Because I am a researcher. How do I get connected to the community? How do
Yeah,
I-
so you could go on either the HVTN website, hvtn.org, or the HPTN website, hptn.org, and on it they'll have a map,
They have a map.
just like this. And it'll show you what site is nearest to you.
Okay.
And then it'll have the information of that site, so you could contact them either by phone or email and tell them, I'm interested in joining your community advisory board. And for more likely than not, they'll be so excited that someone's interested in joining the advisory board. And so, like I said, once you're in the community advisory board, you advise the staff, the site, on how to research better within communities, but also you do get opportunities to get some, relationship building, networking, and mentorship from the primary investigator, or a clinic coordinator, or a community educator and recruiter. And in developing this kind of community, you could potentially be able to work on some kind of research project.
Right. That's right. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So I'll look for. I think the site should be somewhere.
Yes, if you scan this QR code, it'll take you to a link tree that has all of our websites, some cool videos on broadly neutralizing antibodies, and a few other things there too.
That's good. So what's your name?
My name's Raphael.
Okay, from
I'm with the HVTN in Seattle, Washington.
Okay, Washington D.C.
Yeah. No, not DC. So Washington,
Washington,
yeah,
on
the other side.
The one nearer to Maryland.
Exactly,
Maryland.
exactly.
Okay. So my name is Ijoma Kahara. I work for Federal Medical Center, FMC Umar here now. I am in
Fantastic. We're here in Munich.
Yeah, very soon. I'm going to start working in
All right.
Yeah, so we want to, end HIV/AIDS
We
in
are.
the year 2030.
We are.
Yeah.
We're working hard. We are working hard and we can't stop.
Yeah. So, but the vaccination, when is it going to start? Because it's still ongoing, the research for the vaccination.
For the vaccine, yeah. I mean, we've been working on it for over 20 years. We've conducted over 70 clinical research studies looking at different vaccine products. And, well, we've gotten close a few times, about 7 times, to finding a vaccine that is safe, tolerable, and effective.
Exactly.
We still have not actually found one that is effective.
Do you know the reason?
Well, HIV is a complicated virus. It
And
replicates.
where it binds in the cell,
Yes,
which is life.
and it replicates very fast,
fast.
and
When
it makes mistakes.
Exactly.
So we are still looking for something that could neutralize all the different types of HIVs that exist in the world, and that's what's been difficult, and that's why we have not yet found an HIV vaccine. That
But I
works.
heard sometime 2 years ago, that there was a trial in America on a baby and a child. Did it work?
I did not work on that, so
You are not
I
sure.
can't comment.
You are not sure. So, but I'm excited that something is being done. That very soon we're gonna end it.
I
Because
think so.
With the vaccine, when a baby is born and the baby is given the vaccine,
Yes.
obviously the baby is not gonna be infected.
Yes, absolutely.
And if a woman or a man that has not started having sex, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Take the vaccine.
Yes.
The person will be prevented from getting it. I think
Yes.
that's the aim of the vaccine, because the vaccine is life attenuated.
Exactly.
So is this organism or the concept of the bacteria is a bit sometimes it's added so that it will be like half life. But when it's in the system, it will be able to
Absolutely.
just like our house.
Exactly, just like a powerhouse. Absolutely.
Yes, like soldiers that work against infection. That's a good one.
Exactly.
So more miserable. Kudos.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's call it a day, okay?
All right. Take care. Thank you.
Okay. Say bye-bye to my
Bye bye.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there, yes.
We can't stop.
We can't
We'll fight.
stop. The fight continues. We'll get there, yes.